wrote in the 3rd century about a false prophetess who acted as if she were inspired by the Holy Spirit. Then an exorcist showed up, a man approved, who discerned that she was really inspired by a wicked spirit, not the Holy Spirit. Writes Evelyn Frost, "This shows us that in the time of Cyprian, there was an order of exorcists apparently regularized and approved by the Church. It is noteworthy that none of the very many brethren, in spite of their strong faith, attempted to exorcise this woman, nor one of the priests, but they appealed to the exorcist. This may be an indication that by the middle of the 3rd century, the practice of exorcism in the Church had been open to abuse and required regularizing." Another fascinating factor related to the narrowing of exorcism to a specially appointed group of exorcists is that in the early days, adult baptism, usually at Easter or Pentecost, was preceded by a long preparation period, and exorcisms were always performed as part of that preparation. It was assumed that most, if not all, pagans required freeing from demonic influence. Sometimes these exorcisms were performed every day during the preparation period. When exorcism was attached to baptism, the appointed officials, rather than gifted individuals who did the teaching, began to perform this daily exorcism, accompanied by the laying on of hands. Toward the end of the lengthy preparation, on Holy Saturday, the bishop himself would cast out the alien spirits. During the same period of history, those with the gift of healing did not need hands laid on them in ordination. All the evidence needed for them to be regarded as healers was whether people actually got healed. The next stage came about in the mid-3rd century, when Pope Cornelius identified exorcist as an order among the Roman clergy. A ritual used for ordaining exorcists in Rome in the 10th century went like this. When the exorcist is ordained, let him receive from the hand of the bishop the book in which the exorcisms are written, while the bishop says to him, "Receive and memorize it, and possess the power of laying hands on those agitated by demons, whether baptized or catechumens." Notice that services by the 10th century were becoming increasingly formalized, by the book, as it were. Already, the exorcist may have been losing out on the creative possibility of working individually